skip to my MMA.
I did have Justin Gaethje winning. I just thought, I mean, if you look at him, you know, he hasn't got as many miles on the clock, simple as that. Donald Cerrone, he went out there and he fights one way, you know, always wears, you know, he's a fighter's fighter. Donald Cerrone, he walks forward, he'll stand in the pocket, he'll trade with people. He's a super exciting fighter. He does it for the fans every single time. That's why he fights like that, Lewis. He does it for the fans. I just thought Justin Gaethje, I mean, he knocked out Edson Barboza, he knocked out James Vick in the first round. You know, I just he's just a younger guy and, you know, less miles on the clock. And
I thought the less miles on the clock was going to probably be working Donald Cerrone's favor.
I mean, Cerrone is traditionally kind of a slow starter, but he wasn't particularly slow in this one. But still, he just seemed to be getting clipped. That right hand was the money shot for Gaethje every time. As soon as he got inside the pocket, he would connect with the right hand. And a lot of them were just glancing blows. But then one of them he hit, he went down and he followed him up. It was a good finish. I know Gaethje got a little pissed off at the referee for not stepping in there sooner. I feel like the referee was giving Cerrone a bit of a chance to try and fight out of the situation.
I respect that too, because you have to. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just going to say, maybe Cerrone could have, you know, kind of pulled guard and gone to his back, you know, so I thought the referee did the right thing. I didn't have any issue, really. You know, Cerrone's a big boy. What I liked about Justin Gaethje was after the fight, he started pointing and talking shit to the referee. That's because Gaethje and Cerrone, you know, this wasn't an enemy battle. This wasn't two guys that can't stand each other. This is two guys that trained with each other in the past. There's no bad blood. There was no beef. So he didn't like giving him unnecessary damage. You know, but he did want to win the fight. And unfortunately, you got to keep throwing shots until the referee pulls you off. So he was just pissed that he had to hit him a few more times before the referee did his job. So I understand it from Gaethje's point of view. I don't think the referee did anything wrong. But what I do want to say is that Donald Cerrone, man, how can you not be a fan of that guy? I mean, the way he was afterwards, I don't know if you saw the post-fight speech. I mean, that guy is just a legend of the sport. I mean, you want to talk about a guy that just goes out there and, you know, just leaves it all on the line each and every time. And then still, no talk about retiring. Still focused on being the champion.
Jeez, I'm going to be the champion one day. Yeah.
I'm going to be the champion. And I'll be honest, it reminds me of me. I was the same way because I see some of my old fights and I see how I used to go, oh, I'm going to be champion one day. I used to think, you blind fuck, what are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? But I pulled it off, so you never know. Donald Cerrone, don't count that guy out because I have done a couple of times in the past. And although I did pick Gaethje to beat him, he's still a very, very capable individual.
Dillon Danis, I mean, he just sets you up for some low-hanging fruit. I just can't help myself from responding. It just, when he says something about his kneecaps hurting, bro, why your kneecaps hurt? I can only think of a couple reasons.
but why do you keep engaging?
Because it's too easy. He said his kneecaps hurt. Ariel, name me 3 reasons why your kneecaps could hurt.
I will not give you one. But why? Why do you have interest in competing against this man, or again, do you just like poking him?
At this point, it's my mixed martial arts career, and when I'm done with that, if I chose to partake in a grappling contest, I think it would probably be against Dillon Danis.
You're opening the door?
I didn't say I'm going to. I just said if I was going to grapple against someone, I feel like he would be the right guy to grapple against.
This is the first time you've actually sort of said that this is of interest to you. Yes.
Like I said, not till my MMA career is over, which who knows when that's going to be.
But this is, I mean, I feel like this is a big deal. This is the first time you've actually sort of acknowledged the possibility of this happening.
Okay, Ariel, why were his kneecaps sore?
Yo, what's up? Was just talking with Coach Wifey about, do we fight again by the end of the year, or do we wait until early next year to get a fight going? You know, it's hard to really think about when I'm not in training right now and I'm vacationing, so, you know, not really sure. But we were wondering what you guys might think. What do you want to see from Platinum? Do you want to see me fight again by the end of the year? Or do you want to see me wait and perform at my best and really take my time on my training camp and fight again next year? Let me know what you guys think.
We're getting Brett Okamoto on the phone. And do you think that Ariel Helwani is getting a voodoo doll made up of him and he's going to start pricking it? I think he's threatened.
Why do you think so?
Well, Brett Okamoto is not only like a likable guy, like he's getting like the scoops, because I think like the higher ups like him and everybody likes him, but also the people like him, the fighters like him, because he's like a genuine dude. And he doesn't have that condescending little shitty little, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Ariel's got a different, like, I don't know.
He's rubbed you the wrong way.
No,
many times.
I can't say I like him right now. He's like, eh.
I love how honest you are. I do.
Well, he has that condescending, like, type of tone to him, you know?
Well, he likes to poke the bear a little bit and get information out to kind of create the stories and things like that.
I think that he's got to feel threatened from Brett Okamoto.
I don't know.
Why would you start some shit like that? You know what
don't
it is?
Accuse me of that shit.
Because that motherfucker starts so much shit between fighters. He's like, oh, I heard that he's like a jacket holder. He's like the guy that's just like, you know, I heard that this guy said this about you, and what do you? It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You know you're fighting. He just doesn't like. He's like a weasel, like a little bit. Are we on air?
Yes, we're on air.
I know, motherfucker.
But you never hold anything back.
Akamoto.
Do you think he hates that we do this? Or do you think he likes it? Akamoto.
Brett Akamoto. I like it. It's just fun to say. I don't think he wants to start any shit with fucking Helwani.
Nah, he's not like that.
But this is the deal. Sometimes you got to flip it on him. You know why?
Why?
Because I used to fight. Mm-hmm. And I know when reporters like Helwani be like, hey, man, you know, Frank Trigg said you're a midget. And this is a little person, sorry. Frank Trigg said you're a little person. Well, you know, he said you're, like, there's guys that just like, I understand it's their job.
Yeah.
Hey, so now you got to take it a little bit. Helwani,
yeah, I think it's just too different.
Helwani, you unlikable fuck. Akamoto's on the scene now. You better watch your ass.
Truthfully, I think it's two different reporting styles. You know?
Yes, likable and unlikable.
Well, he has like that WWE sort of thing.
Akamoto,
that's what he likes.
Akamoto.
He was able to accomplish over the weekend.
Oh, no, I agree with 100% with you, and absolutely phenomenal performance. Again, I think he goes in with the right mindset. He backs up everything he says, and that's, man, that guy's throwing with bad intentions, man. There's no set-up punches with this guy. He's just looking to decapitate, and, you know, hats off to him, man, because I think I'm assuming he probably did get knocked out by Cerrone in sparring, but sparring and fighting's a totally separate thing, and, you know, which brings me to the other point. I love Cerrone. I mean, first of all, I like both guys. I mean, great fight, but they got to stop him from fighting this frequently, though. Somebody's got to step in, and, you know, because it's starting to sound, where I used to love listening to him, it's starting to sound crazy to me now. The best thing about it is I get to wake up tomorrow and do it again. Like, do what again? Like, you just got pummeled. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't get, like, I get it. He loves fighting. He's an adrenaline junkie. I mean, you know, I look at, you know, when they're doing, like, a special on him, like, he's jumping off a building, he's a firefighter. I feel like, what a boring piece of shit I am. Holy crap. I look at that and I'm like, I got to do something. I got to go skydiving or something. You know, it's crazy. But I kind of worry for him at this point. I just think I like the fight, and there's no problem with that. But wait 4 or 5 months. Not just every 5 weeks or 3 weeks. Or at this point, you know, because now the losses are backing up. And he's had some damage in the last 6 months, man. It's crazy.
Ray, so do you feel like Donald Cerrone is kind of his skills are deteriorating now at this point in his career? And he says he still is going to chase that belt and that he will get the belt one day. Do you not see that happening?
Well, I see. I'm going to say. Let me qualify my statement.
Okay.
I see his skills diminishing if he's going to fight every 3 weeks. I'm saying that's not a good.
Right.
That's not a good plan for him. I think with the proper rest, he's not in that category where he's totally diminished. I just don't think his body could recoup from these wars he's getting into in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
Like even after Al's fight, he was fantastic in Al's fight. But I was like, when he announced that fight a month later, I'm like, damn, that's like insulting. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Al's banged up from that fight. It was a 5-round, and this guy's jumping right back in there. But again, I'm saying that was a huge mistake, and I'm not taking anything away from the guys he fought, but it's too soon. You can't get the proper work in between when you're trying to heal up, and I think he's. I know where his head's at. We get that, and he's a fighter, which is awesome. But now I think he's got to worry, but he's got to just take some time. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think I can't really say, but I could say every 3 or 4 weeks, it's not a good routine for him.